Hi, it's Alex here. So tonight I'm staying at the Old Town Hotel, which is down here on Calle Canadad, right in the middle of the Old Town. This is a fantastic street. It's got loads of restaurants and bars, and you are literally just a couple of minutes walk from the beach and the Paseo. So I thought I'd come and see what it's like. I'm not just doing restaurants and bars anymore. I'm going to start doing some hotels. Spend the night here, see what it's like, see if it's somewhere that's worth staying. I mean, on location alone, it's already winning. So well, let's go and take a look what it's like inside. Okay, so I'm all checked in. Obviously the usual ID checks that you get in hotels, but all done. They do have a little bar down here in the lobby, and so you can grab a drink out the front. But they've also got a bar up on the roof, which I'm going to be checking out after I've taken a shower in the room. Let's go and take a look at the room. So here we are, this is the room, and well, it's cozy, but it's got everything you need. It's got a nice double bed, obviously nice towels, some little slippers. We've got a TV on the wall, if for whatever reason you want to watch TV, but there's so much to do around here that you're probably not going to want to. It's got a nice little balconette maybe, which overlooks this very peaceful little spot in the Old Town that not many people know about. So that's nice. We've got air conditioning. Up there somewhere. So for those particularly hot nights, you're going to be absolutely fine. There is a mini bar. I have just checked and it's not included. I guess there's a price list around here somewhere. There is some complimentary water and tea and coffee facilities. I mean, the water is particularly small, but hey, it's a nice gesture. And so, yeah, coffee and espresso, so that's nice. There's a little charging thing, so that's good if you need to charge your devices. Hat stand, bit of art on the wall, a mirror. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Oh yeah, there's also a safe, keep your valuables, and storage for your clothes. Just have a look at that. And yeah, the bathroom is a decent size. Got everything you'd expect. Nice sink, let's see, toilet, and what looks like a really nice new shower. I'm going to try the shower out, see what it's like, and then I'm going to head up to the roof bar, which is a really nice feature of this hotel. I've been up there many times before if you've seen my rooftop bar video. It's one of my favourites. Great views of the Old Town, so yeah, I'll go up there in a second, but so far I'm impressed. It all looks super clean, smells good. What more can you want? So I had a shower. It was pretty decent actually. It was clean. It had warm water. The towel was nice. What more do you need? Well, I'll tell you what more you need actually. You need shampoo and conditioner that's in a bottle, because they give you these little sachets for a shower which contain almost enough for a shower. I would have preferred a bottle, but hey, I guess there's a reason behind it. It's like an all-in-one body wash shampoo. But apart from that, shower was really nice. And I guess if you need more sachets, you can just go and ask for them. A couple of other things I want to say is that this hotel does have Wi-Fi, which is always a good thing. And I just checked out the TV, just in case you do want to watch TV. And it's a decent TV. And when I say decent, I mean that it's got, where's the remote? Here. It's got things like Netflix on it and Amazon Prime and, whatever streaming service you like. So that's good. You're not going to be stuck with just the local Spanish channels. One other thing I want to mention is there is a breakfast menu. I guess maybe you can book breakfast when you book your room, but if not, you can buy it. It's basically 15 euros and they've got a choice, American, healthy, or the Old Town breakfast, which is basically, well, toast and ham and sausage and cheese. So that sounds pretty good. I will be checking out the breakfast in the morning. So obviously stick around to the end of the video for that. One thing I would like to ask you is that if you are thinking of booking here, or indeed any of the hotels that I review, I really appreciate it if you could use the link that you find in the description of this YouTube video or over on my website, estepona.life. Basically, they're affiliate links, and I will earn a small commission if you book through them. No extra cost to you, but it really helps support the channel. So yeah, I'm about ready. I've got a shirt on because I'm going out for dinner tonight. Make another video. It's a hard life. But before that, I am going to go up to the rooftop bar. So let me just button up my shirt, and I'll see you up there. So made it up to the rooftop bar. Fantastic little rooftop bar, very different to the one over on El Pilar. If you haven't checked out this rooftop bar, you've got to try it. The sun's just going down over there, so good views of the sunset. A little bit hazy tonight. Great views of Sierra Bermeja, which of course is the mountain. And then it's just rooftops. Gives you a real good feel of the old town. Because of course we are in a fantastic location right here. So if you want a central spot in the old town, I don't think you can beat this place because the street outside full of great restaurants, the next street along full of great restaurants and bars. The next street along is basically the Paseo, so then you're down on the front and you're down on the beach. I don't know, 15-minute walk to the port from here. There's supermarkets just up there. You've got everything you need right here. So well, I'm going to get myself a beer, enjoy the sunset. And oh, by the way, if you're not a resident, you can come up to this bar as well. You don't need to be a resident to enjoy this bar. Just come in, go up to the top floor and enjoy. So just walking back to the hotel. Street's still quite lively, it's well past midnight. One thing you should be aware of is that it's not a 24-hour manned lobby. So you do need to remember the code to get in the front door. But I've got it on my phone. Take a picture of the bit of paper that you get. And well, I'm going to go to bed and check out how comfortable everything is. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Got my coffee from the Nespresso machine. It's good. And, well, a good night's sleep, I've got to say. Really peaceful here, despite the location. Didn't hear anything, nothing woke me up in the night. Room with the air conditioning, nice and cool, but not noisy. Again, nice and quiet. And the bed was comfortable, got to say. No complaints at all. And have your coffee out on this little balcony is really nice. So I'm not quite sure how the breakfast situation works. I guess I just go downstairs and tell them what I want. So I'm going to go and find out in a second yeah, what the breakfast is like. But I'm just going to enjoy this coffee for now. So just taking a quick walk before breakfast. I'm down here on the Paseo, which is right next to the beach. Lovely part of Estepona. Runs for about a mile all the way along here. Beautiful flowers, trees, right next to the beach. Great place for a walk. And this spot is just 1 minute or so from the Old Town Hotel, which is just there in the Old Town. So yeah, again, I keep saying it, but it is a fantastic location. Now I'm going to see if I can find the breakfast. Now when I left the hotel, there was just a cleaner in the lobby. So I'm wondering if I should have maybe said about breakfast when I checked in last night. I don't know. But if you're not thinking of having breakfast every day at the hotel, there are loads of breakfast spots just around the Old Town Hotel. So there's some spots down here on the front, which are obviously lovely. You can sit there, have your coffee, have your breakfast and enjoy this fantastic view. Just around the corner is El Caliente, which is a very, very popular Spanish breakfast bar. Does little sandwiches, really good. You've got a little cafe just opposite the hotel, Delicia, which they do got some nice things too. So you've got plenty of options when it comes to breakfast. So you might not want to pay the 15 euros for the one in the hotel, because yeah, there's loads to choose right on the doorstep. So let's go back and see if I can find out how the breakfast works. I do just want to say again that that bed was particularly comfy. Come to think of it, I had a really good night's sleep and I had another quick lie on it before I came out, and yeah, it's a super comfy bed. That's always a good thing. Anyway, let's see if I can find the breakfast and well, see what it's like. So I'm sitting out front. It's a lovely spot, and it turns out breakfast is super simple. You just come down, take a seat at one of the tables, either inside or outside, and then they just ask you what you want. And you've got a choice of a healthy breakfast, Americano breakfast, and the Old Town breakfast. So that's nice. I went for the healthy breakfast, being good this morning. I've already got my orange juice, freshly squeezed, of course, and yeah, waiting for the healthy breakfast to arrive. So well, let's wait and see. So breakfast has arrived. Take a look. What a good selection of healthy things. Fruit, avocado toast, a boiled egg, some yogurt with some of those little chia seeds. I think they're good for you. And the coffee and of course the orange juice. I'm tucking in already, it's really nice. I mean, nothing more to say about breakfast. It is what it is. 15 euros. I think it's pretty good value. You get quite a lot of fruit. I mean, if you went for the Americano, I think you get even more. You get pancakes and bacon and sausages and all sorts. So reasonably good value. But as I mentioned earlier, there are loads of choices when it comes to breakfast around here. I will say that the view is very Old Town. There's like a scratch of land in front of me where they've demolished a building, but that's normal in the Old Town. Buildings are always getting knocked down and rebuilt. So I'm sure if I come back again in 6-12 months, there'll be a brand new building there. So yeah, I'm going to finish my breakfast and, well, check out. I think we're about done. Okay, so that was the Old Town Boutique Hotel, which I loved it. I gotta say, it was a really nice room, really comfortable, quiet, had a good night's sleep, lovely ensuite bathroom, great shower. I had another shower this morning, and yeah, really good shower. The breakfast was good. The staff there have been super friendly, and I mean the location is one of the best in Estepona if you're looking for, you know, access to the Old Town. I mean, this street is just next door. It's just beautiful, and the beach is there and everything. I've been for the location. You get it. It's in a great location. So I think, yeah, for the money, I mean, I have checked some of the prices. I think you'd be looking between 100 and maybe 200 a night, depending on the season. So I think that's pretty good value. The only one thing I didn't like was those little pouches, those little sachets of shower gel, but I did tell them about that and they said, oh, okay, we're going to change that. So maybe if you stay there, there'll be a nice bottle of shower gel for you. So yeah, all in all, really enjoyed it. And yeah, if you're looking for a central hotel, boutique hotel in Estepona Old Town, highly recommend the Old Town Hotel. And remember, if you are going to book really appreciate it if you could use one of my links, which you'll find in the description of this video on YouTube and over on estepona.life. Have you stayed in the Old Town Hotel? If you have, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment below. I do read all the comments that I get, and yeah, I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.